Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining me here on this Catholic Table Talk short. As you have know, as you know, Pope Francis has passed away, and we're in the process of getting a new Pope here in late April of 2025. So just pray for the Pope's soul, and for everyone who is grieving. Of course, there's 1.4 billion Catholics around the world and many other Christians grieving. There's a lot of people grieving his loss, but I mean, man, 88 years old, and really just kind of sharing my thoughts with you. I know a lot of other podcasts. I mean, a lot of other media have already done their videos and their clips already because this is already a couple of days past. But again, life is busy. I just haven't been around to it. I do want to share a few things though, what I found interesting with them. Um, and again, as well, we'll probably have a show sometime very soon as we move from Francis to the new Pope, whoever that may be. And so we'll do a show about Pope Francis, what his accomplishments were, maybe what he could have done better, kind of analyze stuff. Hopefully, we'll do a show, and hopefully, we'll do a show, or at least a short, with the new pope, on the new pope, whoever that might be, whenever that might be. So again, I have shows pretty much lined up for the starting into the summer pretty well. So we're about booked a couple months out still. But again, that those couple shows might go in the lineup, intertwine with the lineup on very very on short notice. So stay tuned for that because I might pop them in when need be. So, with that, if you have not, first things first, if you have not checked out the website, please do that because again, like I said, I update that almost daily, and this is not a pitch for it really. It's just if you go on to the website and the tab, basically the first tab is the latest from Rome. That's the official. It brings you to the official, Vatican website. So that's basically one of the most breaking, the most fastest way to stay up to date on what's happening in Rome, from the Pope's funeral this Saturday to the new Pope, all that stuff. That is again, go to CatholicTableTalk.com, click on the latest from Rome tab, and it'll bring you directly to the Vatican website. So, quick and easy access to that, which again, you can just look up the Vatican website, but that choice is on there too, if you like. So, and I've just been doing a little bit of, I've been praying on Hallow as one app, but on Hallow, they're doing a novena for Pope Francis, so we're kind of doing a little bit of history about him, his biography about him growing up. And I know I've shared on the show before, but him and I shared the same birthday, December 17th. So I thought that was very, very exciting when I first learned that a few years back. And he's actually the first pope to name after Saint Francis of Assisi, which is very, very cool. I I just didn't, I just realized that, and because Saint Francis of Assisi is my confirmation saint as well, so we have that connection there as well, which is I think kind of cool. Did not know about him, and I mean I don't really know. I don't really I keep up with the Pope to a degree, especially while I hear the news, but it's not really I'm digging into the popes or cardinals' lives and learning more about them like I probably should, and I probably will with this new pope. But just digging into Pope Francis' life is like, oh, him and I kind of have this connection, and we have that connection. And again, we'll analyze kind of what he did well, and maybe did not so well in the eyes of the church, so to say. But because again, it's like every pope. I mean, everyone's not perfect, right? So that we tend to forget that, but we'll have a show on that soon. But I mean, Glenn learned too that he was 17 years old. He was on his way to a picnic at his church. He was gonna propose to his girlfriend that day, and then he stopped by a church. He had a calling to go inside a church, And he did. So he went inside. He met a priest that he'd never seen before. And he had a confession. And then, boom, felt a calling to go into the priesthood. So, and basically, he made his way up to archbishop very shortly. And then I think it was only 3 years after that. Uh, was St. John Paul II, I think it was. I could be wrong on that. Um, made him, or was it Pope Benedict? Made him a cardinal. So, somewhere, I can't remember. Not Pope Benedict, John Paul II. I think it was before that. So which one? So, I'm blacking out. But one of them made him a cardinal like 3 years after he became Archbishop, where he was from Argentina. So yes, just again, basically just my thoughts. We're going to do a show about him soon or coming up. Hopefully, we'll throw it in sometime before the summer gets out of hand, and we'll have a new show on the. I have a show on the Pope on the new Pope. So I don't know. Like I said, stay up to date. Pray for his soul. Tune into the funeral this Saturday if you can. Um, and until the west go out unto him, O Lord, and the perpetual light shine upon him. May all the souls of the faithfully depart to the mercy of God rest in peace. Amen. So again, it's just share some insights. But again, and maybe because again, I would say just to be honest with you, I would say probably I liked him because again, you have to respect him, right? You respect the holy seat up here, and the chair is empty now. But there was, like I said, there was things that were like, okay, what? You know, I mean, I'm not a very well educated Catholic, I would say, and I'm like, okay, why is he doing that? And I have had other friends who are Protestant ask, like, well, what do you think of that? And but you still, you still pray for him. You still, like I said, you still the head of the church, so you still try to, say, reconcile or really. I mean, again, there's much other stuff about what he did, but just really, again, pray for the Pope, whoever that is, and pray for Pope Francis' soul. So again, we'll have the show on that, and again, part of that was just me not knowing much about him, so kind of. Well, why do you do this? Why do you do this? Or how about what do you think about this? And I was like, oh, well, this is what I think, or this is what I know, based on my Catholic education, and no one's perfect. So, and hopefully died peacefully, and, you know, just the way his life acted was, especially I feel like in his last couple of years, the way, just the more, like I said, on how they really do a good job diving into it. Just the more you dive into Pope Francis's story about his personal life, take it away from the public eye, and I mean that's that's a real character right there, and you know I feel like we should do that with a lot more people as well. So again, we'll do a show about what he did well, what he did not do well, more about him, and God willing, we'll see you next time. So again, pray for Pope Francis' soul. Stay up to date on the Vatican website on ComingTableTalk.com, and again, just keep learning about the Holy Seat, and um, you know, make sure you stay up to date with the new Pope, much more than I guess I did. So I would thank you, everyone. Take care. God bless.